So I'm running over the cable. I'm a little discombobulated today, as you can see. Somebody left a comment and said that the reason my audio interface is doing that might be because of static electricity buildup in my chair. And I'm honestly inclined to believe it because I didn't even move that time. But what do you do about that? Do I just get some dryer sheets in here and start rubbing them on the chair? Recharge the tape your battery. Forgot to charge the clock battery. I did. Okay, my sleep schedule is still in shambles, which is it's becoming a problem. I'm on the verge of fixing it. I keep waking up, but then I'm like, I'm so eepy. I am gonna go back to sleep. And then it happens. I haven't even been playing Slay the Spire. Okay, but today, I got up and I was on my laptop. Usually I sit on my laptop on my couch and make thumbnails and, go on Twitter to retweet stuff and all that and check my Discord. And I was doing that and I was like, okay, I've got time. I'm not a ton of time because my sleep schedule is terrible and I slept in too much. But I was like, it's fine. I have like 30 minutes. And then I was like, oh, I should want to go check my phone. And my phone was in the kitchen. I went up and went to the kitchen and got my phone. And looked at my phone. Stream is supposed to start in 8 minutes. And I was like, what? I thought I had 30 minutes. And then I was like, wait, is my phone wrong or is my laptop wrong? The clocks are in disagreement. That's never happened. Usually they just connect to the internet and tell me the time that it is. So I had to Google like some kind of 80-year-old grandma. What time is it? What time is it right now? To find that it was 8 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. I didn't have 30 minutes or 38 minutes. I had 8 minutes. So I don't know. I'm discombobulated. I don't like not knowing what time it is, apparently. I feel like I had 30 minutes stolen from me. My laptop is cursed. It is. Okay, and it's been cursed. It's literally like the hinge broke, so I can't even close it anymore. It just sits like open, and it's been having all kinds of issues. But I actually just went yesterday and bought a new laptop that I'm excited, but I haven't set it up yet. But it's fine that this one is broken because now I bought a new one. I actually bought a Mac. Yeah. Is that crazy? I feel like it might be crazy. I don't know. I don't think I need a Windows PC or laptop. I've just been burned too many times. Windows laptops, Macs are hardy. I like that they're like not made of plastic. Well, they probably are made of plastic still, but it's very thin and light, which I like because I'm probably gonna be taking it. I hate every time I have to take my laptop anywhere, which is the whole point of a laptop, so you can carry it with you. It's like 8 pounds. It's probably not 8 pounds, but it feels like it is, and it's huge and it's thick. Yeah, and the chunky power brick. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I got a Mac, which I never thought I would have a Mac, but here we are. We'll see if I like it. If only there was a good OS. I feel like I'm not tech savvy enough to use Linux. I'm sure Linux is good if you know how to use it. I remember when I was like a baby freshman in college, I went to one of my first classes and it was one of those big lecture halls with like 300 students in it, and the professor was like, okay, you'll need to download this software for the class. If you use Windows, use this link. If you use Mac, use this link. And if you use Linux, you'll figure it out. I thought that was funny. But I don't know if I'm ready to figure it out. I don't know if I'm there yet. You're on your own. But he had confidence. The professor had confidence in the Linux users that they would figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I did get a new laptop. I just haven't set it up yet. So I will finally be free. I can close my laptop lid. I do feel like laptops, this one, it made me mad because it was really expensive and it's only like 5 years old, but I guess 5 years is ancient for a laptop. I don't know. Are they just like a disposable piece of technology that is not built to last? Unfortunately, yeah. I used to love laptops. I was like I never had a desktop until I started streaming. And I was always like, why would anyone want a stinky desktop when you could just have a laptop that does everything a desktop does and you can carry it with you? But then I was also like buying a new laptop like every 5 years and wondering, just thinking that that's normal, and I was having issues with them. But now I understand. MacBooks hate Steam. That's okay, because I rarely play games on my laptop. That's the other thing, is like I think that I don't need a laptop that needs to play games. I just wanted to, make thumbnails. And I think the laptop I have has like a 3080 in it. But it's like the laptop version of a 3080. The old one that's falling apart. I'm pretty sure that laptop has like a 3080. So like it feels like it should be really good. But anytime it tries to run anything, it gets super hot and like burning my skin. So I don't know. Yeah, the 3080 Lite, I think. It's just how a laptop is. I don't think... I mean, I have my Steam Deck, which I use for playing games comfy. The only game I really play on my laptop is The Sims, and I'm pretty sure the Mac will be able to run it. But if it can't, then that's fine. Laptops aren't actually meant to be put on your lap. I know! Isn't that crazy, though? What are they meant for, then? I do have a little lap desk to protect me from the heat, from the insane temperatures. They get a Pro or an Air. I got an Air. I feel like it will be enough. I feel like the Air was already expensive enough. I spent a lot of money on this PC that I stream from, and I feel like that's it. I don't want to spend more money. I mean, even though I feel like it was already expensive enough. Air is expensive. It was like, with tax, it was like $1,400. It's expensive. And yeah, I put it on the business card. But that's still expensive. It's not bad. I know. I mean, it's cheaper than the last laptop I bought. Lenovo Yoga. I had one of those, actually. The Yoga. I had it because I thought that I would, like, draw on it because it has a screen with a pencil that you can use. The Yoga, the whole point is that you can flip the screen 180 degrees back and use it like a tablet. But in actuality, never really worked quite the way that you think it will. And the 2-in-1, the foldy laptop. And I did not draw on it. Did I get upgraded RAM or storage? I don't think so. I don't think so. I got it at Costco, and they were like, oh, sorry, we're out of stock of all of the MacBooks, except for this one. And I was like, well, all right. Whatever. It'll do. I just want something that's not broken at the hinge and the clock isn't wrong. I'm sure it'll be fine. They put 8 gigs of RAM. RAM? We're going back to ReZero. No, I think it has 24. I should probably know because I just bought it yesterday. But I really kind of was like, just put the laptop in the bag. It should be fine for what I use it for, which is, yeah, Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint. I saw a video in my shorts, which means I'm back on the YouTube shorts. I'm like, I'll be on the YouTube shorts until I fix my sleep schedule, and then I'll worry about the YouTube shorts. One life problem at a time. I saw this video of this girl who was like trying on my mom's clothes because she was a baddie in the 2000s, and I was like, how can someone who was a teenager in the 2000s have a child old enough to post on YouTube? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, how can you be a mom? Okay, the comments were with me though. They were like, did your mom have you when she was 16 years old? But then somebody was like, if they had their kid in the year 2010, then they could have been a teen. And they were 20 years old. They could have been a teen in the 2000s. And then the kid would be 16, which did kind of blow my mind. A little bit. I know, I was like, well, then she would be 6 years old, right? But no. If you're born in 2010, you are not 6 years old. You're actually 16. You're gonna throw up. I know, and I can't believe it's already August. How can it be? How can it be? I feel like I need to do more summery activities. What's a good summer stream? I feel like I only just did my summer karaoke. Almost October. I know. Wii Sports. They're making Wii Sports this summer. They're making Switch Sports Resort in the summer, which I think is a questionable decision. But maybe this is how people living in the Southern Hemisphere feel all the time, and I should just suck it up for once, not getting a seasonally appropriate game release. But I am excited for Switch Sports Resort. I was also looking at Solar Punk, which I feel like that game has been in the works for forever, but it's out. Do you guys know Solar Punk? But you know, the reviews, it looks really good, but the reviews say it's missing some stuff. It needs some more work. But I don't know, I get too focused on the Steam reviews. Like when the first review I see is a negative review. It's an okay game, it needs more. The building looks so nice in it though. Better to watch gameplay. Well, that might mean it's perfect for me to play, and then you can watch it from me. This game, I've heard of it like for a long time now. I feel like it was in development for a long time. It is an aesthetic, but they turned it into a game. They turned my hope core, positive and environmental future utopia aesthetic into a video game. It has zero story, but does it need a story? If it's just like a survival crafting game, I don't know. I mean, these kind of survival crafting games are like a dime a dozen at this point. I've said that before. Like, you only really need to play the best one, and then you've played all of them. But this one has a cute look to it. The survival is not much of survival. It's all comfy. Yeah, somebody said you have to wait like 8 hours for your crops to grow. I guess, like, is it better than Stardew Valley? Not many games are. It's got tough competition with Stardew. You also love survival slop. I did kind of want to play something cozy, something buildy, but I don't know what. I thought I had 30 minutes to look through Germa's stream archives to find something to play, but it turns out I did not. Cozy like Dark Souls 2. Slay the Spire 2. Don't tempt me. I will play Slay the Spire. City Skylines, that's a good one. Sid Meier's Pirates, I did want to play that one too. Ember Ward, that's a good one. Okay, there's too many good games. I also kind of wanted to play Played Up. Yes, Teddy's Haven is also great, excellent. Sims 2. Oh, I do love me some Sims 2. Can I play all of these games at once? Like, all at the same time? Multiple computers. I know with 10 minutes per game, it's possible. The Sims Medieval. Is that game even fun? It's kind of meh. Like most of the Sims spin-offs. Except for the Sims for, the GameCube, which had a multiplayer mode that I loved, and I would play it all the time. Haunted Chocolatier. I will absolutely play Haunted Chocolatier when it comes out in the year 2035. Is it coming out? I mean, I'm not gonna rush Concerned Ape. He can work on it at his own pace, but it's not coming out anytime soon, right? Rush him. As if I have any power over Concerned Ape. 4 after Deltarune 7. I have faith that Deltarune is gonna be done, actually. And I read something that made my faith in Deltarune shoot through the roof. Not that, like, I should doubt Toby Fox, but I do think that when you release things episodically over the span of many, many years, it can... The game has a tendency to get away from you. You know, it can go in new places and maybe expand in ways that are not necessarily good. But apparently Toby Fox does have the whole plot planned out, which I didn't know. Sorry, I doubted you, Toby. Apparently, before he even started, he had everything planned out, and the script, like the outline down to like individual cutscenes, has also been completed since like 2020, I think. Yeah, back in 2016, he had the whole plot figured out, and then in 2020, he had a detailed outline completed. So that made me have way more faith. Well, that to George R. R. Martin. I had a dream about George R. R. Martin. I don't know why that man lives rent-free in my head. Even though I haven't actually read his books. I really need to, though, because, I don't know. I mean, like I said, he does live rent-free in my head. I had a dream that I met him, and he was so nice. He was, like, the nicest man ever, and then we were talking about writing, and I was talking about my vampire romance book, and he was like, Nimi, I would love to read that book. And I was like, oh my gosh, really, George? Really? And I was like, we should have a writing group. I'll read anything that you're writing. And then I was like, oh, sorry, I felt really awkward. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if he's actually writing anything. Should I not have said that? But we were besties in the dream. And then I saw that, like, I think yesterday he wrote a really sad blog post that he's been struggling this year, and he's been losing friends, and it made me so sad. I'm like, I'll be your friend, George. I don't care if you write Winds of Winter. You can never write it for all I care. I'll be your buddy. He's down in the dumps. That makes me so sad. Yeah, he said the worst may still be ahead. I don't know what's going on in the world of George R. R. Martin, but I feel like he should just be enjoying his days, you know? Like, he's a rich, celebrated author. I feel like I don't know. I mean, I know everybody wants him to write the books. I feel like he should just do whatever he wants for the rest of his life. You know? Just find joy wherever he can. He's given us enough, I feel like. I am parasocial with him. I am. I'll be your friend, George. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have to prove anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Cancel the book and move on, George. Right? A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is gonna sweep the Emmys. Don't worry, George. Don't worry. His wife is dealing with health issues. That's terrible. I'm joking around, but genuinely, I wish the best for him and his family. It sucks. I'm gonna watch House of the Dragon. I don't think so. Well, because I heard that, you know, my the author I'm parasocial with, George R. R. Martin, I heard that he had a falling out with the creators of House of the Dragon, and that he doesn't like season 3. It's good now, is it? But my best friend George. How can I watch it if my bestie says it's bad, says it made him upset? Not really good, but not bad. Maybe I'll watch it. Also on Reddit, I saw somebody with a Pickle Rick tattoo, and she was like, should I cover it up? I feel like it makes me feel less feminine. And all of the comments were like, I mean, you can cover it up if you want, but also, it's kind of funny. It's whimsical. I think she should keep it, because I do think it's funny. It represents a certain time in your life. Oftentimes, the solution is to just get more tattoos surrounding it so that it doesn't stand out so much. It's dated, but that's kind of the point. I feel like if you need your tattoo to be like eternal, that's a high bar. This is coming from someone with no tattoos. I feel like a tattoo should represent a certain time in your life. And if you can look at your tattoo through that lens, you're more likely to like it forever. Rather than if you're like, it has to be, you know, relevant my whole life. You look at it and you're like, oh yeah, I remember. Like, maybe this isn't super meaningful to me currently, but I remember the time in my life when it was. I remember when I was young and wild and impulsively got a Pickle Rick tattoo. You know? Remember Pickle Rick forever. You love your tattoos even if you outgrew what inspired them. I think that's the mindset you'd need to have with tattoos. But again, this is coming from someone with no tattoos. But that's kind of why I don't have any. It's because I don't know. I'm like spouting this mindset, but I don't know if I can actually adopt it for myself. I feel like I would. I would be like, oh my god, I can't believe I got that tattooed on me forever. Do I want a tattoo? Not really, most of the time. Sometimes I do see, like, beautiful people with tattoos, though, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I was that cool. But I feel like that's a bad reason to get a tattoo, is because you want to be cool. So, probably, I won't get any piercings. I have my ear piercings. 6 of them, but I want more. I've talked about this. I want more, but I'm too lazy to heal the piercings. Because all my ear piercings are perfectly healed now, and it's kind of pain. Because it can take like a year to fully heal a piercing, depending on what it is. A 7th piercing. Well, I want a, and I'm forgetting what it's called. I've forgotten the name of the piercing I want to get, because that's how long it's been. I want a rook piercing. That's the one. I also want an industrial. Wait, do I want a rook? I do want a rook piercing. Here, I'll show you. Since I also forgot what piercing. These are various piercings that you could get on your ear. I have a lobe, an upper lobe, a conch, and a helix. In one ear, and on the other ear I only have lobe and upper lobe. But I want a rook in my ear that has all the piercings, and then that ear will be done. And then on the other ear I want an industrial. And then that might be all I want. How do you put in a conch? Actually, my conch looks a little bit different because I have a hoop. I have a ring that goes... my pointer. I have a ring that goes around the outside, like this. But that's like the location, more or less, of a conch. And how do you put it in? The jewelry will open up, and then you just shove your ear in and close the ring. Wearing headphones with piercings must be uncomfortable. It's not if they're fully healed, but I think it will be if they're not healed. I might have to get like earbuds. I want this one, the rook. I have the conch, the 2 lobes, and then I have a helix. But I don't have a hoop in it. Actually, yeah, right now I don't have a hoop in it. But it's up there. Which does my goth outfit have? It's mostly my tapir ears. So I feel like they're all helix piercings. And then the industrial is actually 2 piercings in one. Because you have to get pierced right here, and you have to get pierced right here. And because of that, it's one of the harder piercings to heal. And then it's like connected with one piece of jewelry. So it's actually 2 piercings in one, which makes it more sensitive when you heal it. But it looks really cool. Industrial gotta be one of the most metal ear piercings you can get. But you can also get really cute jewelry. Oh, like this. This is like what I would put in mine if I got one. Oh, how cute. I just love the combination of like edgy and girly. That's like everything I like. all wrapped up. So that's the kind of jewelry I would want to get. Industrial. But you have to heal it first. This is a mistake a lot of people make. And I'm very adamant that you should not do this. Whenever you get a piercing, you have to keep the jewelry in and do not change it. I know it's just going to be like the boring jewelry that your piercer put in. And it's not going to be as cute as you want it to be. You have to let it fully heal. That might mean 8 months. That might mean a year. And then you can swap the jewelry out to what you want. Not even to clean. You're actually supposed to leave the jewelry in when you clean it. You clean around it. If you take it out, well, you will irritate the piercing, but also the hole might close. And especially if you get an infection, you should not take out your piercing. Common misconception. You would think like, oh, I have an infection in my piercing, I should take the piercing out. You should not, because the hole might close and trap the infection inside your ear, which you do not want. So you should leave the jewelry in. It is basically a stab wound. I mean, this is like what people should should also remember, like, when you get a piercing, your body is not gonna be happy. It's not what your body wants you to be doing to it. It is a wound. You're causing an open wound in your ear or wherever else you're getting it pierced, you know? And yes, it's pretty safe if you clean it properly, which you absolutely should. And there are relatively minor chances of complications, but you should remember. But yes, that's why I just like them. And I'm hesitant to get more because mine are all healed. Finally giving nursely advice. Also, sometimes your anatomy will not work with certain piercings. You can't brute force it. And sometimes your body will reject a piercing, and then there's nothing you can do. You should just accept it, that it didn't work out. You can always try a different piercing. I feel like clip-on earring would be better. I actually find clip-on earrings to be very uncomfortable because they're just squeezed in your ear. I mean, piercings don't hurt once they're healed. That's the beauty, you know? A clip-on will hurt as long as you're wearing it. But eventually, a piercing will no longer hurt. And it might fall off, it's true. Yeah, you're front-loading all the pain. You feel the weight of the piercings? I'm used to it. You know what does happen, though, which is annoying, is my ear, the one with lots of piercings in it, gets very cold. Like, even if it's not that cold outside, even if it's like 50 degrees, my ear will get extremely cold because it's metal and it's like running through my ear. So I like to wear earmuffs. My ear gets cold. Carrying around a full ear of frozen shrapnel. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. But it's worth it for the fashion, I think. And my piercings get stuck on my hair. Not usually. Well, I do wear like dangly ones, which sometimes get stuck on things, but usually not. I'm used to it. I'm like too lazy to change out my piercings every day, so I have like a low maintenance ones where I can just leave them in all the time. And they're mostly like hoops, or they have long posts, so they don't get like gunky. They're easy to clean. Because I feel like the ones with short posts and like the traditional ear back, if you leave those in all the time, they can get kind of gross. But hoops are easy to keep clean. No gunk. No ear gunk. What about the airport? They don't mind at the airport. Though it is tough wearing goth clothes through the airport thing because they always have to pat me down. And then they're like, "Don't wear this to the airport next time." And I'm like, "But my closet is all full of things with metal in them. Grommets and stuff. My fashion. It's fine. I'll just get pat down. It's whatever."